Right, so we got a the same vehicle, basically the same thing, 2005 Pathfinder. We're doing the rear shocks. So it's a 19. That's a 19 millimeter. Always secure your car, secure it. Lift it up and put a jack stand underneath. You're gonna loosen that 19 on the bottom, and then you're gonna go up to the top and loosen that 19 as well. They're both 19 millimeters. This is real easy. You just need a good breaker bar, or anything that you could get leverage on in order to break it loose. Because the one on top is really tight. The one on the bottom, you got enough room and enough leverage to really do it. And it has a fixed nut, so you don't really gotta. The one on the bottom, this one doesn't have a fixed nut, so that nut, the screw, the bolt and the nut move. So you have to, like I'm doing here. So what I did was that I got a 19 open end wrench on one side, and then I loosened it up completely. Just take it off, take the nut off, and you'll see on the bottom. The bottom one is a fixed one on the other side, so the bolt just comes off. You don't have to use a wrench on the other side of it. And as soon as you take it off, it's gonna be loose. You could take the bolt off completely, and then it pops right off. And then just loosen up the one on top and just slide it off. And then you go ahead and grab your new one. And these shocks were really bad. They would not, you'll see the difference now. So right here, you squeeze them, I squeeze them all the way down, and boom, they just stay there. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to go back up slowly, but it's supposed to go back up, But yeah, these are bad. You'll see the difference between the other ones. And right here you can see the difference. It still has the strap. That part goes down, that part never goes up. Like you have to put, that part that I showed you has to be facing down. If you put it the other way, it's gonna get water in it. It's gonna mess up your shock. So put the top off first. Make sure you just wiggle it around and put that bolt through it. Real easy, man. Most of the cars with shocks are pretty much the same when it comes to this type of just regular shocks. Not a complete unit. And then just put that on there. Same process, same way you took it off, same way you're gonna put it back on. The only difference is that, so you can see it still has the strap. You just gotta cut that off, and that's it. I cut it off with scissors, and just guide it down. It's gonna come down slowly, and then make sure you get that bolt and just start. As soon as it hits that centerpiece right there, you just put it in and then just turn it, and that's it. So that's about it, man. After that, just put your tire back on and you're good to go. Simple process. Literally doesn't take more than 15 minutes to do. If you have all the right tools, you'll be done with it 10 to 15 minutes. Real easy process. Always torque it down. And then when you do the top is the same way, same thing as removal. You're gonna use your open end wrench on one side in order to hold that bolt for when you turn the nut, it turns, and you'll be able to, torque it down. And that's about it. The other side is the same way, same process. Nothing else is different. It's always good to have your shocks in order and struts and all that stuff, because that'll mess up your tires, and obviously you're gonna have a bad ride if you don't have them right. So real simple process, and that's about it, man. That's the way you do them shocks in the back.